This is the simplest trading strategy which is extremely profitable. All you have to do is to apply these 5 simple steps exactly the way I explained in this video. Starting with step 1, understanding the structure. Imagine this is a trend indicator on the chart. It can be VWAP or anything. However, the settings that I'm gonna show you can get you almost 70% win. But for now, focus on this first model. So when price comes near to this trend indicator from below, we want the price to bounce back, just like this, or something obvious. But on the second model, pay close attention. If the price comes around this trend indicator and cross through, then it is invalid. Similarly, when price crosses it from the top, it is again invalid. Lastly, the third and last model is this. When price reaches to our trend indicator from top and bounce back again, then and only then it is a valid entry. Now keep these models in your mind and jump onto the chart. So over here, which price action is valid for short or long entries based on our recent understanding? It is actually none of them. So moving on. Here is a price again crossed through the trend indicator clearly. So is it a sell opportunity? No, because based on a bearish model, the price needs to pull back and show reaction near this trend indicator. Just like this one, a clear looking reaction. So this bearish candle with the body is a valid signal to a short entry. Moving on to the next example. Notice how price reacted near this trend indicator with the bearish engulfing candle, giving the opportunity to short another entry. Over here the price is falling and we do not care how far it goes because we follow the entry model. Like this one is a valid entry. But over here something interesting took place. You see how price went through the trend indicator and the candle just got close. This is the bit that you need to avoid because it is not a valid entry. So if you manage to train your eyes to spot invalid models, your win rate can be more than 80%. Moving on to the bullish setup. Over here it looks like a perfect entry setup for long. So we enter long here. But this one end up hitting the stop loss, which is a normal thing in trading. So we're gonna wait for the next opportunity to present itself. As you notice here, the price has crossed the trend indicator instead of bouncing back. Therefore, these entries are invalid. In fact, the trend indicator is catching up with the candlesticks. Hence, it is not a valid entry. So we are waiting for the opportunity to present itself. And as soon as we find one, we enter long here. Now, next up, I'm going to share with you how to increase your win rate using Heikin-Ashi bars. So the upper chart is our normal chart, but the lower half of the chart is Heikin-Ashi chart. So far we have been entering based on pullback near the trend indicator. But how do we determine that the pullback candle has enough momentum to reach our target? This is where we use Heikin-Ashi bars. Also, I want to tell you a very important thing. Never use Heikin-Ashi bars as original chart for the entry because they don't represent real price actions. So in our case, the pullback model remains the same, but we use Heikin-Ashi bars based on one type of candle, meaning that the candle should only be engulfing Heikin-Ashi bars as a signal to entry. Let me show you. First, the upper chart is where we wait for the pullback, but this time to enter trade, we're gonna wait for Heikin-Ashi chart to produce a bullish engulfing candle. Then and only then we enter trade. Now watch carefully and set up your chart exactly the way I show you here. Go to TradingView's indicator tab and search Heikin. and add this one from Alenster to your chart. And you don't need to change anything, but you're gonna need to add one more indicator, that is exponential moving average. Now go again to indicators tab and add that one to your chart. After adding, go to EMS settings, and in that change its length to 20. After that, change its time frame to 10 minutes. And under the style tab, change its color to white for easy chart reading. And last and very important point, the chart to trade has to be 3 minutes. Plus, never forget to journal your trades. But if you think this strategy is too complicated, then watch this stupid one candle method to trade.